Hey there, it's me again, your friendly neighborhood science enthusiast. Today, we're diving into a fascinating discovery that might just unlock the secrets of our motivation. You know, that drive that keeps us going even when the going gets tough. So, buckle up as we explore the brain cells that could be the key to understanding, and perhaps, even enhancing our motivation. Imagine a world where we can pinpoint the exact mechanisms that keep us motivated, especially when facing challenges. Well, scientists at Nagoya University in Japan have taken a giant leap in that direction. They've identified Orexin neurons as potential motivators, and their findings are nothing short of mind-blowing. Now, motivation is a tricky beast. It's often lacking in conditions like depression, addiction, and ADHD. Yet, the brain processes behind these motivational difficulties have remained shrouded in mystery. But these researchers have shed some light on the matter, and it's all thanks to these Orexin neurons. Orexin neurons, my friends, are like the conductors of our internal symphony. They control vital functions like sleep, appetite, and energy expenditure. But here's the kicker. They might also be the secret source behind our motivation. Previous research hinted at this, but the specific role of these neurons remained elusive. To unravel this mystery, the scientists focused on rats. Why rats? Well, they have superior learning abilities compared to mice, making them better suited for complex behavioral tasks. And let's not forget the challenge of targeting specific neuron types in rats, a hurdle the researchers overcame by creating genetically modified, orexin-free rats. This new model allowed them to manipulate orexin-producing neurons with precision. The researchers put these rats through their paces, literally. They used chemogenetics to activate Orexin neurons, and then placed the rats in a progressive ratio test. This test required the rats to touch a target an increasing number of times to receive a food reward. The breakpoint, or the point at which the rat gave up, was a measure of their motivational strength. And guess what? Rats with activated Orexin neurons were willing to work harder for that reward, reaching higher breakpoints. But here's the twist. Rats with degenerated Orexin neurons showed the opposite pattern. Their motivation took a hit, and they reached lower breakpoints. It's like these neurons are the conductors of our motivation orchestra, and without them, the music falters. The researchers didn't stop there. They used fiber photometry to monitor Orexin neuron activity in real time, as the rats anticipated and received food. Here's where it gets interesting. Activity increased as the rats anticipated the reward, then dipped after the food was delivered. But when the expected reward didn't show up, Orexin neuron activity remained high. It's almost as if these neurons are saying, hey, we're still expecting that reward. And get this, the response became stronger as the required work increased. It's like the brain is connecting the dots between the expected reward and the effort needed to get it. Talk about a clever brain. To really understand the impact of Orexin neurons, the scientists used optogenetics to control these neurons at the moment the rats expected a reward. When they suppressed Orexin neuron activity, the rats showed less motivated behavior. They took longer to complete tasks and their breakpoints decreased. But here's the curious part. Increasing Orexin neuron activity didn't lead to more motivation. It's almost like these neurons have a sweet spot, and going beyond that doesn't give us an extra boost. Lead researcher, Hiroyuki Mizuguchi, summed it up perfectly. Our study demonstrated significant changes in Orexin neuron activity depending on expected rewards and the effort required, suggesting a potential mechanism for translating expectations into sustained action. So, what does this all mean? Well, it suggests that Orexin neurons are crucial for maintaining motivated behavior. But more research is needed to understand why the effects are uneven, and whether factors, like the duration or pattern of activity, influence the outcome. The future looks bright for understanding and addressing motivational deficits. By studying the brain circuits that communicate with Orexin neurons, we might just unlock new ways to tackle issues like loss of motivation and difficulty maintaining goal-directed behavior. And there you have it, folks. A deeper dive into the fascinating world of motivation and the brain cells that keep us going. Remember, every discovery brings us one step closer to understanding the complexities of the human mind. Until next time, keep that motivation burning bright.